Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to another live stream, everybody. We're going to wait to see who hops on here. Going live on both YouTube and TikTok today. Little Florida water, clearing the hands, clearing the heart. Welcome to everybody on YouTube who's going to be watching this on the replay as well. Going live a little bit earlier today than I have been. Ooh, yes, I think we're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot today when some people hop on here. We're going to be checking in with these energies as we're moving through January, moving toward that new moon in Capricorn. Very exciting. We did a live stream on specifically the new moon the other day, and that is available on YouTube, the replay, if anybody wants to check that out and hasn't yet. Hello, Frank. Hello, Galactic Elf. Hello, Donna. Hello, Therms Croaks. Welcome, 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 everybody. I think as we're waiting for people to hop on here, and I don't know how the sound of this is going to translate through the speakers, but I am going to play a little bit of the heart chakra singing bowl here for everybody, just to really open up our hearts, get us into a space and an energy together. And so you guys can let me know how this does translate here. But I think it'll be just a really fun way to start opening up these energies. And as we know, I do these live streams while my son is sleeping. So as long as he is napping, we will go. So we're going to just open up that heart chakra, sink into the heart. Sink into the heart. First, we're going to counterclockwise to release some energies. Releasing energies from the heart chakra that are no longer serving us. Let me know if you can hear that properly, you guys. Releasing. Releasing anything that's weighing us down, holding us back today. Sinking into our hearts. And then we're going to bring in some energy into the heart chakra here. Playing the singing bowl clockwise. It's hard. It's easier to play counterclockwise. Here we go. Or maybe I just do it more often. There we go, clockwise, bringing the energy in, bringing in that light, bringing in that beautiful love light, opening that heart chakra. I feel like a yoga instructor here wanting to say opening it like a lotus flower, but really opening that up, feeling that heart chakra grow, feeling our heart chakras connecting through time and space. Anchoring us into our bodies, into this space, remembering the heart chakra is the portal. The heart is the portal to the fifth dimension, right? The portal within us that brings us home, that reminds us that we are always home. Feel that, you guys. Inviting our beautiful, benevolent angels, team, and guides to join us here to provide healing. Calling in that energy, that wholeness, that completeness as one. Oh, that was nice. That was beautiful. I really like that. I have so far for my collection, I have the heart chakra and I have the third eye singing bowl. And we use the third eye singing bowl for the aura hypnosis healing sessions and the raw Reiki sessions. But it's just, they're both so absolutely beautiful. So thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining. You just know it's working. Yeah. So we were opening up the heart chakra, Derek. That's what we were doing. And that's what this process of ascension is all about. It's tapping us back into our hearts, right? It's opening up that portal that exists within us that helps us, that guides us through this ascension process and into this new dimension of consciousness, which is a frequency. Right? When we talk about ascension, when we talk about moving into the fifth dimension, we're talking about a frequency that we embody, a bandwidth of energy. Hello, Annika. Hello, Diana. Welcome. Welcome, everyone who's still here. We had quite a few people that hopped on for the playing of the singing bowl. Maybe that's something we need to do, just like a whole singing bowl session sometime, because people seemed like they were really enjoying that. Yeah, I can feel the energy vibrating. Oh, that was beautiful. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Everyone who's still with us in this space. Continue breathing in that beautiful high frequency energy. And know that's what this is all about, right? So how's everybody doing? How's it going for everybody today? How are you feeling? I have definitely felt a lighter energy, right, as we've been moving through the past week or so. I don't know how everyone else is doing. If you guys don't have your own singing bowls, it's something that I definitely recommend. It's so beautifully soothing to be able to work with those frequencies. Sound and frequency is so powerful and it's so important. Everything is made of frequency, right? So the frequencies that we take in have a huge effect on our state of being, mental, emotional, physical, right? We're bombarded with negative frequencies all the time. So counteracting that with these positive frequencies is so incredibly powerful. The live stream that we did on TikTok yesterday, it was the 417 hertz card came out. And so the singing bowl that I was just playing, that's 528 hertz. That's the frequency of the heart chakra. So working with anything that is that 528 hertz. Clear. I don't know about Make America Christian Again. I think that I think religion is kind of falling away as we all step into something deeper, as we connect in with our own hearts, right? As we experience our own spiritual journey, right? One of my favorite quotes is, religion is somebody else's experience. Spirituality is my experience. And so I think it's taking all of the beauty from, all of the doctrines which have truth in them and synthesizing that into something that's relevant for us. And I absolutely enjoy Master Jesus as an ascended master, as a teacher, right? So we're going to tap right in here, see what messages Spirit has for us regarding these energies as we are warming up, like we said, to that Capricorn new moon. The first card we have out is Seven of Pentacles. All right, and this is about things growing. And so this is really reminding us that during this time period, the seeds that we have planted are really beginning to take root and they're growing in a powerful way. And so this is us beginning to see the effects of some of our manifestations. This is also Spirit reminding us, continue to stay committed to your path, continue to put in the work, continue to put in the effort, continue to persevere, because things are growing and things are happening. All right, nothing that you have been doing has been in vain. And I know some of us have been feeling that way as we are really struggling to see our manifestations in the outer world. I can say I'm definitely seeing the evidence of mine beginning to sprout, beginning to blossom, and it's really exciting. It's a real, oh yeah, and Ace of Pentacles, just to emphasize that point. But it's about persevering. It's about showing up. That's why I'm so committed to doing these regular and consistent live streams with you guys, of really being able to connect with each and every single one of you, and to do this, like I said, consistently. Consistency is key here. That is like the word of the week, the word of the month, however you want to put it. Let's see. So really, and notice we have the roots coming out of the Ace of Pentacles card too. So you see that on both of these cards here, the roots growing. And so this is also reminding us that during this time period, whatever it is, whatever roots we put down, whatever seeds we plant and water and nourish, that's a better way to put it. The seeds that we have planted are going to take root. And remember, the seeds that you plant are the words that you speak. They're the vibration and the frequency that you embody. And so, and they're the actions that you take. So we want to be aware of this, and we want to really be cultivating a positive mindset. And when I say a positive mindset, I don't mean like ignoring the negative and like toxic positivity. What I mean by that is, like, for instance, the way that I've been working with a positive mindset lately is by utilizing affirmations, and through 369 scripting, writing out in present tense, the things that I am creating, the life, the timeline that I'm cultivating, the life that I'm creating for myself. All right. And saying positive things to myself. Remember, your body, like the body is a great example of this. Like our body responds to the thoughts and the words that we think and speak about it, as well as, our frequency, but the thoughts and the words. So like what I say about my body, what I say about my health, what I say about my life, that manifests. Like when I say something about my body reads that and responds accordingly. And so we want to be always speaking. I speak my world into being, right? That's one of our mantras on here. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you, Saigu, and thank you everything else. Thank you, Strange Bird, for that follow there. Appreciate you. And so it's like, what world are you speaking into being? And what actions are you taking? What projects are you starting? What plans are you making? What seeds are you planting right now? Because those seeds are going to grow. And remember, 1 is a powerful manifestation month because we're working with the energy of the number 1. The number 1 is the energy of the leader. It is the person that, it's not the one that follows the pack, it's the one that leads the pack, right? It's that assertive kind of energy. 1 is a big, whenever we see, say for instance, repeating ones, like 111 is especially famous for this when we're working with angel numbers. It means check your thoughts, because your thoughts are creating your reality. And as we move through the month of January, we're very much in this energy of our thoughts quickly manifesting into reality. So pay attention to that right now and make sure that you're putting your best thought forward, so to speak. I want my son to stop drinking. Yeah. Addiction is hard. Speaking as somebody who did suffer from addiction, I was heavily addicted to drugs, mostly drugs. I abused alcohol as well, but primarily drugs for about a decade of my life. And it's difficult. See, the thing is, like, we can't really manifest for other people. All right. We can't affect the will of other people. And there's nothing that makes you more helpless or feel more helpless than having a loved one who is an active addict. All right. It's until they're ready to quit, until they're ready to heal. There's very, very little that we can do except pray for them, love them, offer that sacred space, love them without, enabling them, and create that sacred space so that they know that they have somewhere to go and someone to turn to when they're ready. And it's, being a parent myself now, I have a whole new respect for my mother and what she went through when I was in my active addiction. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Sending you lots and lots of love there. Oh, Reflection says a lot of 1111s, 888s, and 777s for me. Those are great numbers. And we are in an 8 year this year, you guys, which is really, really beautiful. Clear. We had the 4 of Pentacles come out here. All right, let's get a clarifier. Let's get some clarifiers on the 4 of Pentacles. What does this mean for us? Okay, Ace of Cups just flew out there. All right, so what this is saying is, I feel like some of us, there's some of us here where this is reminding us, there's a couple different things here. Reminding us not to hold on too tightly to the things that we love, to those that we love. And this doesn't mean, this is like allowing people to be free, allowing people to make their own mistakes, allowing people to take their own path as well. And I know that this has been something that's been coming up for me. I know that I've had friendships in my life that have ended recently, or at least taken a break. And it's been hard for me to accept, because some of these people were people that have been in my life for many, many years. I love very deeply. But it's just, I have to respect their boundaries, and I have to respect if they're not in a place where they're able to carry on a friendship, a connection for any number of reasons. If we're simply, a simple way to put that is like, we're not on each other's timeline right now. Like, I have to accept that, and I have to allow them to be where they're at. So there is an energy of that. But there's an energy too here where Spirit's saying, like, Right now is a time to focus on the things that fulfill us, the things that bring us joy, but not to hold on to them so tightly. So this is like more about manifesting. This there's a lot of manifestation energy, and because that's what we're doing right now as we're moving through this portal, this energy, right? Even towards that new moon in Capricorn. New moons are famous for manifesting. All right. And so Spirit's saying, like, the things that you want, the things that you desire, go after those things, right? But do it in a way where you're not attaching to it. It's like practicing non-attachment, where it's like, I can love you, but I'm not attached to whether I receive that love back. I can love you without needing to control you. I can sincerely want and desire good things in my life, but not attached to those outcomes either, and not attached to the ways that those come into my reality, right? Staying flexible, staying mutable. That's a big part of this energy as well. So it's like cultivating that art of healthy non-attachment. Because if we're trying to create or manifest something, but we're so attached to the outcome, it's like we're holding on to it with a clenched fist. All right. And so it's like releasing that grip, releasing that fist. Oh, reflection. Yes. I'm a Mars in Capricorn myself. Mars is in Capricorn right now. Ooh, that means my Mars return is happening. See, sometimes I don't follow my own chart as well as I should, which is really kind of funny. Yeah, exactly. Reflection says keep visualizing your best life and take intuitive action. Hello, Care, by the way, and hello, Reflection. Hello, Goddess Code. Hello, Amber. And hello to everybody who is on TikTok. It's hard to keep track of who's still on here because people do jump on and off sometimes, but hello. It's so great to see all of you. It's got the Page of Wands. This is that beautiful creative energy, unleashing that creative energy within. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Strange Bird. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you for that rose. Oh, you're so sweet. Unleashing that creative energy. And you see how she's just like throwing that wand up in the air? It's like that energy, and that's the energy of release, right? Like see the difference in energy between these two cards. One's holding on, one's releasing, right? One's going with the flow. So Spirit's saying, like, if you're trying to create or manifest something, put the energy into that every day, right? Put the energy that you know you need to put into it, but then let it go and stop. Don't obsess about the outcome, right? Let the chips fall where they may, so to speak. Yeah. Somebody here having to let go of a romantic partner because of toxic energy coming in. Absolutely. Yep. Ooh, congratulations, Amber, closing on a house. Oh, that's amazing. My partner and I just bought a house recently. It's such a good feeling. It's like, it's so it's a whole different world being a homeowner, right? A whole different level of responsibility in some ways, but it's so exciting. It's so exciting, especially 7. Oh, wow. Yeah. 7 years. 7 years ago, I couldn't even walk. Wow. Talk about a triumphant story there. I love that. That's beautiful. Let's see what else wants to come out here. It's so interesting too, because you just talked about walking, right? And then as you did so, I was drawn to the shoes, the sneakers in the Page of Wands card. Black with red laces. I don't know what it is about the shoes, why the shoes are calling to me right now. Movement, right? Walking. So this is that energy of people walking away, walking towards what brings them joy. We talked about dance in the last live stream, right? The dance with life. Allowing life to be your partner. We have the Knight of Wands here. So there's a lot of beautiful celebratory energy here. I feel like some people, like, what you need to do, or what we need to do, is like throw a party or some kind of celebration right? Get people together, music, food, fun, dancing, right? Like really let loose and enjoy ourselves. That energy of joy came through in the last live stream as well, right? The importance of joy, of following our bliss. And so I'm really feeling that energy of here. That's what's going to fill the heart chakra. Creativity. Maybe somebody is a runner. Somebody's a runner or a hiker, something to do with the feet. I mean, we know congratulations for, going from not being able to walk to having movement like that again. That's huge. You know what I mean? But this is like movement after being still, feeling still, like getting the self moving. And anything, if there is anybody on here who is like a marathon runner, or somebody who is in some sort of realm like that, like definitely if you've been thinking about training for a marathon, and that's what Spirit's saying, the marathon energy, okay? Like life is a marathon. All right. And Spirit's saying you don't always have to be sprinting. All right. Sometimes like it's okay to just walk. And if you need to rest, sometimes it's okay to sit still. As long as you get up and you keep going. You know what I mean? It's not about the pace. It's about the movement. It's about the consistency of the movement forward. But some of us, Spirit's saying we've been worrying too much, especially about the material realm. All right. And we live in a material world, right? In a sense, we are material girls, material gals and guys, right? Hello, Sophie. Welcome, beautiful. So there is that energy. Of course, we have to be cognizant of that. We can't completely ignore. Thank you for that follow, Amber. You're beautiful. We can't just ignore the physical, but at the same time, some of us have been so focused on it that it's like we forgot to actually live. And Spirit's saying it's time to do something that makes you feel alive. Because we came here to feel alive, not just to survive. All right, we have a question coming in. Clear. Oh, wow, Sophie as well. Congratulations to both of you. All right, we have a question here. And I appreciate that follow, Amber. And so, will Casey come to be with me when I move? And so I will say, when it comes to these things, like when we're doing readings like this, when we're answering questions like this, just know that we're tapping into the most likely timeline with the trajectory of energy at this time. All right. And so anything could change. Clear. Anything could shift, but we're going to look into this for you. We're going to look into this for you, Amber. Will Casey come with me when I move? Let's see. Will Casey come with Amber when she moves? Will he come to be with her? Or she? Is Casey, what pronouns are we using for Casey here? Will Casey come with Amber? I guess it doesn't really matter. She moves. All right. Got the 8 of Pentacles here. And so this is working towards something. I feel like at first I was going to say that I thought that he would in some way, whether it means actually coming with you or not, want to put that time and effort into the relationship. But I'm also feeling with this 8 of Pentacles, like maybe is there something that he's doing, some project that he's working on, something that he's committed to, something that, whether this is like a job that he has that he maybe doesn't want to leave behind, or like a project that he started that he wants to see through. Maybe he's in school. I don't know. Is there something that he's doing that perhaps kind of is like demanding his focus and energy right now? Because I would say if he doesn't, it would be because he has something. Yeah, he has then work. It would be work. She says work. Okay, give me another card here. All right, we have the Six of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling is that if he had an offer, and maybe he will get an offer, if he's looking for work where you are, or if there's some way that he's able to transfer, or he gets an opportunity, it's like I feel like he needs to feel secure. Are you moving to like a different state? Are you moving far away? Or are you just moving to a different location? If it's like further away, I feel like it's like he's desiring that kind of like financial security. And I feel like maybe he might really like what he does, but I feel like he would be open to it if he had the right opportunities, just moving to a new location. Give me one more here. Okay, so not that far away. So he could keep the job that he has. There's something about work though, and something that he's working on, something that he's invested in right now. We have the Knight of Swords. All right. Okay, so I feel like if he does, ooh, interesting, the Tree of Life. It's going to be like very unexpected. Like you're not going to, perhaps like he's going to say no originally or not yet. But then all of a sudden, like if something shifts here as far as like the work goes, maybe he just has a really heavy workload right now. And when that balances out, it might all of a sudden the energy might change really abruptly. And so don't take, oh, thank you, Tippy Toes. Welcome again. Welcome again. I appreciate you so much. Just know that the energy and his mindset around that could change very quickly. All right, so don't get too concerned if it doesn't happen right away. He may just be waiting for, there may just be something work-wise that he's really invested in right now that needs to balance itself out, or some sort of shift that needs to happen there. Any clarifications for the Tree of Life? Why is the Tree of Life coming out here? Knight of Cups. Yeah, I'm not transformation. Yeah, so there's something I feel like this journey for him, there's like a transformation, there's a powerful lesson. It's either has to do with his work and what he's working on right now, or it has to do with his relationship with you. It's like there's something powerful on a soul level that's being worked out here as well. Something that's transforming within him, or that needs to transform. But I feel like this journey, when it becomes more complete for him, like I said, I feel like he may ultimately decide to join you. Trini, yes, for a donation, gift donation, joining, whatever. And I am doing some questions. Yes, clear. Oh, Sophie, that's a loaded question right there. Do you want me to pull a card for you on that, Sophie? Yes, reflection, of course. Get the Queen of Pentacles just randomly popping out. I wasn't really asking a question. I was just kind of shuffling the deck here. Give her mine. What's that, Tippy Toes? Did you have a question, Tippy Toes? Oh, I love they're called high bears. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh boy. All right. All right, Sophie, we're going to go for Sophie real quick first. And then we'll go with reflection. Clear. Clear. The only acknowledgement that I'm going to give to that the trolling comment on TikTok there is I think the education system failed us all. That's why we're in the process of creating a new one, right? Sending you love. Sending anyone love who feels the need to troll people and to say hurtful things. Hurt people, right? I wish you the courage to pursue your dreams without fear of criticism. Clear. All right. What do I want to use for Sophie? Interesting. All right, we're going to do the Intuit Tarot. It says asking about clear. Will my husband awaken? And I will say that I do know quite a few people who had the experience of their divine masculines waking up when they did not expect them to. All right, and it does happen sometimes rather unexpectedly, right? But we're going to check in for Sophie here. For Sophie. What's going on? Will her husband awaken? I feel like your husband is more empathic than he realizes. And I think he's really picking up on a lot of collective energies right now. Let's get some energy for Sophie's husband. Will he awaken? We have the Wheel of Fortune, decisive moment. And then we have Judgment, needing to step it up. I feel like he's approaching a moment or a situation that's really going to challenge him. And it's going to be like a make it or break it moment from the universe. I feel like a lot of his own self-defeating patterns. Okay, so this is interesting. And so we're all ascending, whether we realize it or not. Some people are doing it consciously. Some people are doing unconsciously. All right. And so he's in this process. He just doesn't know it. And it's a lot harder when you don't know it. All right. Especially if you are not wanting to do the work. And I think he can pick up on your frustration. I think it's causing him to doubt himself even more. Not that that's your fault, but I am feeling that energy here. And so it's like he's just kind of caught in some negative loops here, and he's not recognizing. He hasn't really been recognizing the opportunity to change, because what he's being given right now is an opportunity to change, to shift gears. There's a particular karmic lesson I feel like that he's meant to learn. And there could be a karmic lesson for the two of you. Like a lesson that the two of you are working out right now. And it could be quite literally like, is he going to step it up or not? And are you going to allow him to stay stuck in his shit? Or are you going to be that force that kind of comes in and is like, listen, there's healing that needs to happen here so that we can continue to be together, so that we can be in the same trajectory. And Anyone who's wanting a reading, send through a donation, send through a gift, follow, anything like that. And I will just remind me if I don't get to, and I'm going to get to as many people as I can before I have to go, before my son wakes up from his nap. So yeah, you may be that force that kind of has to push him to look at his own shit. Let's get a little more here. We have the World, the end of a chapter. This is integration. This is success. So I feel like with a little support here, and like knowing that you have his back, you know what I mean? Like you guys have been together for a really long time. You love him very much. So like anything that you do, lead with that. And let him know, like, I'm here to support you every step of the way, but something needs to shift or change so that we can be happy. Like I'm wanting to continually heal and work on myself and, learn from my mistakes and my challenges and help them grow me and allow them to grow me and make me stronger. And I need you to meet me in that same place. I need you to be willing, be like, I don't expect you to be perfect, but I expect you to do something to get yourself, to shift yourself out of this energy. You know what I mean? Patience, love him through it, but like support him, but like firmly support him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling here, but I do feel that something beautiful can happen. And I feel like he's going to, I feel like there's some sort of climactic or decisive moment here that's going to push that. And that moment could be you, right? That could be you, like really just saying enough is enough. I love you, but I need you to be willing to heal and willing to grow. Yeah. All right. And then we had reflection. What was your, am I dealing with a twin flame or a karmic? All right. We're going to get a different deck out for that one. I'm not sure. I'm very cautious with promoting brands and stuff like that. Like it has to be something that's relevant, clear to what I do. And so if go ahead and DM me and let me know what it is that what your brand is. And I don't know, perhaps we could talk about that. All right. Clear. For reflection here. Let's see, where was the original? Is reflection dealing with a twin flame or karmic? Clear. Or let's say, what is the nature? Can we get into the nature of the soul connection with reflections person? Hello, Clune. Welcome. All the way from Holland. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Eric. All right. Is reflection, what is the nature of the soul connection that reflection is experiencing? And remember, nobody can tell you. Anybody who says they can tell you who your twin flame is, in my opinion, is full of shit. I think that is something that we have to figure out and understand for ourselves. I think that's part of the journey. All right, so take anything that I say as far as that goes with a grain of salt, and anything anybody says. So we have the World coming out, cycle completion. So cycle completion would absolutely move me towards a karmic situation, but we'll get a couple more cards here for reflections partner. We have defense mechanism, 7 of Wands. We have the Tower, divine intervention. Ooh, all right, some intense cards coming out here. And we have 9 of Swords, self-sabotage and nightmares. All right. But look what we have on the bottom of the deck. The Lovers, which is twin flame connection. So what the read that I'm getting here is that there's a cycle being completed right now. And this could be for you or them, reflection. And there's definitely a lot of intensity going on here. And let me feel into this. I don't think they're handling it very well. All right, there's a lot of defense mechanisms being brought to the surface here, a lot of old habits, self-sabotaging habits and patterns. I feel like there's been a need for change here, and that change hasn't quite been happening because it's like it's been so easy to fall back into those old habits. And so there's some sort of, let me get more about this tower, this divine intervention here. King of Wands trying to come out here. Ace of Swords, breakthrough and awareness. Okay. So there's a lot of the awareness is coming through either for them or for you, right? In the form of these tower moments. It's like this, and the awareness is around these coping mechanisms, these ways of sabotaging happiness. All right, when we're looking in terms of a relationship. Okay, so they or you are seeing the ways that you self-sabotage in your relationship. This is what it's reflecting to you. And so it may be reflecting to you on some level the ways that you self-sabotage. And you're mirroring this, you're bringing this forward for each other so that you can gain the awareness around it. And so it's like anytime that we have a connection that has these twin flame type elements, these reflective elements in it, and every relationship is a reflection, right? Everything in our reality is a reflection. We really want to look at what the other person is doing, but not in terms of like what they're doing, in terms of like, what is that reflecting back to us? What truth is that reflecting back to us within ourselves? Because there's something that you can both learn from whatever it is that's going on here. But this is a cycle that's completing, all right? And so it's ending. And so what your role is to figure out, okay, so what am I meant to do here? How am I meant to end this, to contribute to the ending of this cycle? Right, then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles, destined opportunities and independence. And so there may be some energy of needing to separate, needing to go your own way for a while. Just know that if there is a separation going on right now, it's a positive thing for you to gain your own independence and your confidence in yourself. I also feel like somebody might end up with an opportunity, and that might be part of this divine intervention energy, an opportunity that takes you apart for a while and really helps to cultivate that sense of independence and that sense of, it's like releasing the energy of codependency as well, where that exists, if that makes sense. Clear. All right, let me look here. YSL, what was your question? Love. Clear. Hopefully that resonates for you, reflection. And remember as well, there's going to be a lot of people who don't like me saying this, but we can have more than one divine counterpart. And what I mean by that is that the energy from that oversoul can incarnate into more than one body. And we have more than one option when it comes to that. So if somebody is destined to be that for us, but they don't, the timelines don't match up, somebody else will come along. And a lot of times it will be them in a different body, which is so like, I guess it's not crazy with all the stuff that we talk about here, but somebody who's ready will come. Yeah. So just, we don't ever have to stress about that. When we're meant to be in union, we will be in union with some form of that person. Oh, thank you, sweet Daisy. You are so amazing. I appreciate you. I don't know if YSL is on here anymore. If you are, let me know what your question is. Oh, Jackie, thank you so much. Did you have, Did you have a question, Jackie? Oh, thank you for all the follows. You guys are beautiful. Anyone who did send through a donation, gift, or who has given me a follow who did have a question, let me know. Annika says, been pushed to write a book, but I'm not sure if I could. I don't even need to read the cards for Annika. I don't even need to pull cards for you. Do it. If you're feeling the push, you're meant to do it. Of course you could. Of course you could. I'll pull a card for you anyway, but we would know the answer to that. We know the answer to that. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Get writing, girl. I can't wait to read it. Read it. Let us know. Clear. I felt the push to write a book as well, a fiction book. And I think it would be really fun. It's just like finding the time. So that might be one of my projects here. And there's so much inspiration in the air right now. So much inspiration being put into the ether that honestly, like if we're inspired to do something and we don't do it, somebody else probably will, because these creative energies need to be utilized, and people these things need to happen. All right. So if we're given the inspiration and we don't act upon it, eventually that inspiration is still out there and somebody else is going to capitalize on that. All right. One of the first books that I wanted to write, I was so excited about it. And then I turned on Netflix one day and they had created a TV show that was so connected to it was like a mirror image of the book that I wanted to write. I was so furious. And then I found out that somehow, I didn't know it, but that it was actually a Marvel character that this TV show was based upon. But I had created this character in my mind. Like, I don't really watch any of that stuff. So I had no idea. It just came to me. And then I was like, oh my God, like she even drinks the same thing that my character was going. It was so eerie and weird. I was like, well, that idea was out there and I didn't do anything and somebody else created it. So like, don't wait for somebody else to create it. If it's that inspiration came to you, do something with it. Do something with it. We're going to pull one card on that though. And we're going to pull it from the Archangel Power Tarot. For Annika here. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Clear. Appreciate you, beautiful. Let's see, Annika. Let's get some energy on this book. Writing this book. What say you, beautiful, benevolent archangels? I feel like I feel them in my head like a cheerleading squad. Like, do it. Go, do it. Like they're standing up and applauding. Oh yes, I love it. Yes, absolutely. All right, so what card that came out for you was Decision. Archangel Jophiel. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So this is all about taking action, right? This is just a reminder, just what we talked about. What's holding you back? What's preventing you? When you get this push to do it, what's the fear? All right. It's that energy of not believing in yourself, not believing that you're capable, not believing that I'm feeling like maybe like you don't have the confidence in yourself that you're going to be able to actually sit down and do it. All right. And so what Spirit's saying right now is start building that discipline now. Just take a few minutes at a time and sit down at your computer. You don't even have to start by writing the book. Just start by writing anything, getting those juices flowing, getting into that habit. That's what this Capricorn season and all of this Capricorn energy is teaching us. Consistency is key. Start building that consistent habit. Even if you just sit down at your computer and you start writing about your doubts, get those out, purge those out, release those. All right. That could be, I'm feeling like that could be part of your book. When you start writing your book, you could write about how the inspiration was coming in and you were doubting yourself and you weren't sure that you were going to be able to do it. You could actually open your book like that if you wanted to. I'm not saying that you should. I'm just saying that's an idea or possibility that's coming through, right? The process of you coming to have enough belief and confidence in yourself to actually get the book started and what that looked like. The confidence gets built through consistency. All right, so just get down and sit down and start writing anything. Have confidence, claim your personal power on the bottom of the deck. 7 of Gabriel. Clear. Jophiel and Gabriel coming through, so those could be 2 archangels to call on as well. Thoth also, if you resonate, I believe you resonate with Thoth, right? Thoth was the scribe, working with the energy of Mercury as well, right? Vita, I'd love to know about my purpose. Am I on the right track? Once again, absolutely, but I'll pull a card for you. Absolutely. I'm checking in on TikTok here. From San Jose, welcome Darwin from San Jose. Welcome to everybody. Welcome all of my beautiful people. All right. Let's see. What were we saying? Oh, Vita, you want to know if you're on the right track. I'm feeling called to pull from. What are we doing for you? Beautiful. I know what I'm looking for. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Work your light. Because that's what Spirit's saying for you. Like if you're working your light, you're on the right track. And you are working it. Clear in the most positive sense, right? All right. Vita, let's get some messages for Vita surrounding life purpose. Work it, baby. That's right. Vita, let's get some energy for Vita here. Life purpose. We have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. And the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay. So what Spirit wants you to know is that whatever intuitively you've been feeling regarding like a direction to go in some area of your life, especially if you've been getting like dreams or you've had ideas come through during meditation, or you've just been feeling like you've been getting messages from your higher self, from your guides and angels, but you've been questioning that guidance coming through. Like this is Spirit coming through saying like that is divine guidance coming through. That is the guidance from your higher self. Even if, and you're questioning it, you're questioning some aspect of it because you're questioning, and this is coming right back, right? We all deal with this. This is something we're all working through as a collective right now. You question yourself and your capability. And I feel like for you, it's more this energy of like, I don't think I'm ready yet. I don't think I have all the skills yet. I don't think I have the connections yet. And what Spirit's saying is that the opportunities, the skills are refined as you go. The opportunities come as you get the energy moving. And so it's like, take advantage, whatever the guidance is that you're receiving, even if it doesn't make sense to you right now, follow through with it anyway. All right. And if you don't have the confidence, act as if you do, and the confidence will follow. Because like the things that you're being guided to do, whatever direction you're being guided to go in, whatever you're being guided to learn or pursue, whatever it is, this isn't the first time you've done it. All right. You've been training for this for lifetimes. This is your time to shine. So allow yourself to shine. Stop questioning yourself and stop questioning the guidance. And you may need a little R&R as well. With the rest card, deep replenishment on the bottom of the deck. And I cut the deck to soul family too. So you may have people in your reality, lean on your tribe, call in your tribe. What you end up doing, I got Sisterhood of the Rose here too. Yeah, some of it you're going to be doing, you're going to be collaborating. I feel like working with other divine feminines. All right, there's a beautiful energy for that right now. Especially as we're moving into more of this Aquarius energy, right? Into this age of Aquarius. There are going to be, so set that intention to call in your tribe, to connect with the other beautiful divine feminines, and seek out divine feminines who are doing the kind of stuff that you're being called to do. Connect with them, commune with them, take some classes from them, maybe. Just seek them out, seek out that energy and immerse yourself in that energy. And that's going to help you to feel more confident as well, because you're going to go, say you go to some sort of event that some beautiful divine feminine that you really admire is putting on. And as you're going through it, you're like, wow, I could totally do something like this. It's like you're going to, it's going to boost you up, and you're going to realize and begin realizing that you're capable of more than you think. Clear, you're welcome, beautiful. Oh, hello, Nicole. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you. Thank you, April, as well. Thank you. Space Kitty, welcome. Appreciate all of you. All right. That's some beautiful energy, you guys. I love that. I love these reads for everyone. All right. What are we going to do? We've been talking about all this beautiful divine feminine energy. I think I want to pull from the Priestess of Light Oracle. Oh, I get that a lot. Ksenia. Oh, that's beautiful, by the way. Yeah, the Amy Winehouse. At least once a week, somebody tells me that I look like Amy Winehouse. You can't really tell right now, but I have a lot of hair too, and I put it up in the bun a lot too, so it looks very similar to the beehive, her beehive. She's my soul sister. Clear. I actually have had moments, even when I watched her, not autobiography, but the biography, the show that they did about her, and I learned more about her life and her energy. I was like, is she are we two fractals from the same oversoul? Like, I don't know, it's possible, but I definitely feel her. A connection, a kinship there. Chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo works. That's beautiful. What does that mean? Clear. Whatever gets people in here. Unfortunately, I cannot sing, so I would sing a little something for you guys, but I mean, I have once in a while, but we're not going there right now. Let's get some collective energy, some collective guidance for my tribe that's joining us today. Buddhism. Yes, gotta love the Buddha. There's a lot of beautiful stuff and energy in Buddhism. Hello, Dan. Great to see you. Hello, Helena. What was your... Let me back up. We are, yes, Helena. I'll send through a gift, a donation, a follow, a share, anything, and I will answer a question for you. We're going to get a collective card right now from the High Priestess, or the Priestess of Light Oracle, for all my beautiful high priests and priestesses. We have idyllic times, the garden paradise. I'll show that on both screens. I'm on TikTok and YouTube simultaneously here. This is a beautiful card. Look at the wisdom with the owl. I feel like Athena energy coming through as well. And so I'm going to look at the guidebook here, but I'm feeling as I'm looking, this is card 48, which breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. I'm feeling this energy of, okay. I'm feeling this energy of the new earth, but more than that, it's like the energy of Mu or Lemuria. And this is the original civilization, right? The original earth, when it was still a divine crystalline matrix before the fall. It's like the wisdom from those times, the soul yearning for those times, and like a remembrance of those times when the earth was pure, when humanity was pure before the archonic influences, right? Before, like I said, we fell, Atlantis fell and we fell with it. So it's like connecting in with that aspect of yourself, with that part of you that remembers, and bringing through that frequency. I'm feeling this energy too of bringing it through song, which is interesting. And I am going to answer, Helena, I am going to answer your question in just a moment. Oh, good. I'm glad Gassenia. Is that what I said? Gassenia? I'm glad that I got that right. Hello, Jacqueline. Welcome. It's like there's something with music, there's something with song, with butterflies as well. We have owls and butterflies here, but I'm specifically thinking of the butterfly. There's an energy of reconnecting with that ancient time, that time of Mu, that time of Lemuria, and bringing through the memories of that. And so that may be something that some of us are doing right now, even if we're not doing it on a conscious level. And it is, I opened up to Healing Earth here, which is not this card, but I think it's appropriate because it's like the frequency when we feel these memories, and they're cellular memories, all right, encoded within our DNA, within our field, right, that are starting to unlock and come through. And they are kind of like some of the keys back into paradise is kind of how I want to say it in a way. And so it's like, that's what's unlocking for a lot of us at this time, is these wisdom codes from Lemuria, from Mu, from when this earth was a paradise, that are allowing us to step back into that frequency, to recreate heaven on earth, right? Because that's what this is meant to be. That's what the earth is meant to be. And this is also just a beautiful time of beauty and peace. So for some who've been struggling, it's like there is a beautiful time. Hardships transforming. This also tells of upcoming trips or moves. This is the new timeline that we're moving into right here. And the more you open the affirmation here is, I open my life to experiencing the wonders of nature all around me. Beauty and peace fill my life in many delightful ways. So invite beauty, invite peace into your life. Seek to embody that. And seek to unlock these wisdom codes within you. Clear. And there is a more peaceful and beautiful future that lies ahead for many of us. We have adjustment on the bottom of the deck now, looking back, moving forward. We look back, we remember the past so we don't have to repeat it, but we don't look back so long that we get like a crick in the neck, right? All right. So the question here from Helena is Rye regretting doing what he did to make me end it? All right. Okay, we're going to use this deck. Clear. Let's get some energy. How is Rye feeling regarding, it was Helena, I believe, right? Helena? How is Rye feeling regarding Helena at this time and the things that happen between them? How is Rye feeling? One more shuffle. Hello, Alpha Flex. Hello, Goddess Code. Got the 3 of Wands. How is Rye feeling regarding Helena and the things that happen between them? We have the Death card. Interesting. We have the High Priestess with the 7 of Pentacles. No, was there an energy? I'm getting curious about what the energy was, like what happened between the two of you. Was it an energy of like because this with this 3 of wands here, I'm feeling this energy of like hesitation or kind of like you notice how she's like staring out at the waves, but she's not making any moves forward. So was there an energy here of not wanting to move forward, not wanting to take a risk? There does feel like some sort of transformative energy here with the death card here. Give me a little more energy here on Rye. Let's get a little more energy. How does he feel towards what happened with Helena? Get the 8 of Swords here. So that is definitely the energy of, it's like, I feel like there's some sort of understanding or realization that's trying to come through right now, some sort of like messaging or understanding from their higher self. I don't think that they're fully able to see their part in the situation. To take full responsibility. You know what I mean? And I definitely get this energy of like hesitation, like not following through or waiting for you to always make the first moves or make the initiative. And I feel like, yeah, I just feel like their own intuition is kind of blocked in a sense, or there's something being blocked here. There's some sort of level of owning up that's not really able to be happening. We have the Fool here, so this is a new beginning. So I think it's possible if they're able to work through that, there is like if they're willing to look at the things that are uncomfortable. That's the thing, is like they don't want to look at the things that make them feel uncomfortable or be in an energy where they're uncomfortable. All right, like taking a risk. Looking at parts of themselves, like I said, their part in situations. If they're able to do that, there's like growth that's available to them. And that was kind of the point. I think part of the purpose was like you providing that opportunity for this impetus for them to take a deeper look. I'm just not sure whether they're going to do that or not. Tell me more about the Fool. I feel like you made the right move, though. Yeah. Got the 10 of Cups here. So I'm feeling a positive outcome here. I'm feeling a very positive outcome. There's empowerment here. You made the right call. And so, you know, what Spirit is saying is like, as far as this person is concerned, they need to be able to look at their side of things, and they need to be able to be willing. They need to be willing to shift, to change and grow. And if they're not willing to do that, then you want to continue to hold your ground and hold out for something that is more fulfilling to you, because you deserve that and you're worthy of that. And I think that's all of our, when we have these situations where people don't see that within us, or they don't take the actions that exemplify that, it's always an opportunity for us to step into that, to our own power more, and to stand up for what we want. Right? What we want and what we deserve. So congratulations for doing that. Well, thank you for the follow, Jimmy. What are my thoughts on Deanne Ross? Do you mean Diana Ross? or who is, I don't follow. I saw Deanne and I thought maybe you forgot the rest to put in the rest of the name. If that's like Deanne Ross is a person, I don't really follow a lot of, I don't follow a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I'm not really sure who that is. And yes, we have apple here, or peach. That looks like a peach. Yeah, follow, donation, gift, anything like that. Send it through and you are welcome to ask a question. Clear. Hello, Liquid Fire. Hello, Joni. Hello, Adeline. Oh, we have the Page of Swords coming out here. This is learning, growth, clear inspiration. All right, let's see. Trying to find places to put all these cards. Is there anything else? Yeah, absolutely. Anybody else who has a question? Do we want to pull another card here? That was beautiful. That was beautiful energy from the Priestess of Light Tarot there. We're going to put this back. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll pull some more, a few more astrology cards, look into the energy, what the astrological energies are bringing forth for us right now, what this new moon is bringing forth, this gateway of energy that we're in right now. Clear. Give us some more energy, some collective energy here for the collective for which I channel. Some overall energies as we're moving through this week. Guidance for today, moving up toward that new moon in Capricorn. Oh, thank you, user. Welcome. Welcome, Jared. Welcome, Linda. Welcome, Tony, Tessa, Shaka. Get some more energy here leading up to this new moon in Capricorn. All right. All right, we have Libra and Taurus. Isn't that interesting? The two signs that Venus rules. And so feeling that energy right here as well. Just a reminder, perhaps we want to be looking at Venus and what's going on with Venus right now. What is going on with Venus? My chart is on my phone where I'm doing the TikTok right now. So I can't necessarily, well, I guess I could look it up. Let me know what happens. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gosh of Heckfire. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. I'm going to see, I think I should be able to just take a sneak peek at, I don't know what Sneeko is, at my chart here. And you guys should still be able to see me. I want to look at Venus. 14 degrees of Sagittarius. Okay. All right. There we go. We have it. So Venus is conjunct the great attractor right now, which is pretty much all we need to know. But I'm going to look at her aspects real quick as well. All right. In a trine to Chiron and the North Node. All right. So that Venus energy being conjunct the great attractor. There's a lot of powerful energy. So the great attractor, for those of you who don't know, is located around 14 degrees of Sagittarius. The great attractor is what they call an anomaly in space. It's essentially a gigantic black hole that is both repelling and attracting energy simultaneously. It's like swallowing entire galaxies. Like that's the rate of energy, but also repelling them at the same time. So it's like this crazy energy that cannot be measured, this giant mass in space. And there's a lot of powerful inspiration, fate and destiny play a lot into this point in space. So Venus, our feminine energy, and this is why we were feeling the divine feminine energy so strongly today, really getting this huge boost and upgrade as she's being initiated and activated by the great attractor right now. So we're working with all of these, the energies of Taurus and the energies of Libra, and Taurus and Libra signs are probably being, as well as Sagittarius, of course, are going to probably feel this intensely because they are ruled by Venus. So what does that mean for us? What does that mean for us? This is energies of what does Venus rule? What does Venus represent, right? We have self-love, we have self-worth, we have money, finances, beauty, relationships, all of these different, everything within the realm of Venus right now, sensuality, sexuality to an extent, right? That's kind of being stirred up and being given this boost and this activation. And so this is a really great time to nurture our relationships, to really leap forward in relationships as well. And if anybody is meeting somebody around this time, that definitely feels to be, there's a good likelihood of that being a destined and fated connection. Something that is going to move you, shake you. If your relationships are being shaken up right now, just know that that's because of this. They're going through a transformation here. All right. Anything else that we want to know about this? And the energies are being magnified as well. All right. And so we may feel more, there's just an intensity around our relationships right now. There's an intensity. We may be feeling that need to connect more. We may also be feeling that need and that desire to indulge a little bit more. We want to be wary of that. And we're just feeling that need to expand our hearts, to expand and explore. And that makes perfect sense why we did the singing bowls at the beginning of this live stream, right? So we have opposition coming out with the South Node past. So there's a clearing out right now, Spirit saying, that's happening for us as well. A clearing out of the heart chakra, a clearing out around these opposing energies from the past. Some of us are confronting our past in some way. And so for some of us, this could literally be in the form of like an ex, or the form of like something old, whether it's, we were talking about old habits and patterns at the beginning of this live stream. So it could be something around that, guys. It could be something from the past coming back up, whether this is, it almost feels like for somebody, like something from the past coming up to bite us in the ass. So we want to be aware of that. Any old karma, there's a clearing of karma right now, especially when it comes to these relationship energies. And when it comes to these, money as well, interestingly enough, money in our material world. But anything in the past that we've tried to bury, anything in the past that we've just not wanted to acknowledge, that wants to be acknowledged or dealt with, is going to be coming to the surface right now for release. Some of us, that would be me. Oh. All right, we have the Mars card, motion. And we have Mars right now in the sign of Capricorn, right? That's card number 22. We have card number 33 with the South Node here. A 2, a 7, a 53. Which breaks down to an 8. So we're being asked to take action when it comes to anything from the past that's coming up right now for resolution, that's coming up to that's just bringing itself back into our reality right now. There's something that we need to confront. There's some sort of action that we need to take around this. This could be an amends. This could be a closure, a completion, healing, right? We talked a lot about Chiron right now, that how active Chiron is in the sign of Aries. Because it's like what we're being shown right now is like, if we don't deal with this, it's going to keep coming up retrograde review over and over again. What was the lesson? Why did we experience this? How can we move beyond this? The way that we move beyond this is by taking the action that we know we're needing to take in a situation. It's like, if in the past, okay, so if in the past we were meant to take action in a certain situation or scenario and we did not do it, that energy is coming back around again. We're getting another opportunity to take action where we failed to before. And so this could just be like a pattern. You know how we say, like, when we don't learn these lessons, they just show up again and again, right? It's like different actors playing the same parts. It's like some sort of situation like that. If you're experiencing some sort of situation like that in your life right now, it's because there's an action that needs to be taken in order to complete that cycle. And for some people, and I'd have to look this up when Mars goes retrograde next. I'm not sure. I know I'm fairly certain Mars, if my memory serves, Mars did not go retrograde in 2023. So he will probably go retrograde in 2024. So something with the Mars retrograde as well. We may be digging up more of these situations. It's like kind of like spirit saying, like, get prepared, get ready for this energy, because the Mars retrograde is going to take us back through a lot of situations where action is required, where it's like we need to take action in order to close something out and step up in a way that we weren't able to step up before. Okay, that was intense. Yeah, we have the second house card coming out. We have Pluto, Chiron, the North Node, and the 12th house. Yeah, a lot of introspective energy coming out right now, you guys. Powerful healing and transformation. This is a transformation of resources. All right. This is a transformation. So there's a huge, I just feel this huge boost. It's like this energy of Venus conjunct the great attractor is really like shooting us into a brand new timeline, a much more abundant timeline. If we're willing to take the actions necessary and do any of the healing that's necessary to heal these wounds from the past, especially when it comes to money stuff. So this is like self-love, this is self-confidence, this is lack consciousness, right? Moving out of that consciousness of lack. Hello, Moonshiner. Hello, Jorge. Hello, Bronson. I know you asked me about Sneeko, but I don't know what that is or who that is. All right, so there's like this beautiful healing energy that's really around these issues of lack that have prevented us from being able to go after what we want and experience the type of abundance that we want in our lives. But there's a level of introspection that's still being required of us in order to do this. So pay attention to any downloads or realizations that are coming through this week regarding like your relationship with money, your relationship with resources, with abundance. Because there's a really, and where that stems from. Because there's healing that's available here with Venus and the conjunct the great attractor here that's really going to help heal some of that. All right, you guys, I do need to get going because I do have some plans this evening. Clear. There's nothing is by accident, Moonshiner. So if you came in at that part, it's very likely that some of that energy was for you as well as for all of us, right? For anybody and everybody. I'm sure that there are many of us. I mean, I have some resonation with that energy myself as well. Clear. I love you all so much. I appreciate you. I'm so happy that you are here. I'm so happy that you joined me today. You guys are amazing. Yes. So great. So great to see you all, connect with you all so regularly now, right? Yes, thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll continue checking in as we continue moving through these energies, right? All right. If you haven't given the live stream a like yet, go ahead and do that. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Much love to every single one of you. Right. All right, you guys. Mwah. I love you all so very, very, very much. Keep working those heart chakras. Keep allowing those activations to stream in. Mwah.